Oh hey, didn't see you there. Car customization in Saints Row 2022 is flat out fantastic. There are so many good things going for it, and today we'll be diving into everything and anything the cars of Santo Ileso have to offer. Sports, tuners, trucks, bikes, supercars. Here at RPG's YouTube channel, we don't discriminate. We love all shapes and sizes of cars. They all deserve love, so let's jump into it. In the Saints Row reboot, you'll find a plethora of options for every vehicle you bring into Gym Robs. Antennas, bumper emblems, exhausts, grills, hoods, lights, roof signature abilities, and much more can all be changed to your liking. Want to go old school and do some drive-bys on some fools? No problem. I feel the customization in the reboot took what made the feature great in previous Saints Row games and expanded upon it in many ways. There's some new features never before seen in an SR game. For example, adjusting your vehicles with precise tire width. With this option, you can really narrow down your fitment on your wheels and get that shit hella flush with your bumper. You have a lot more range in terms of color this time around as well, as you can set your base type of paint you want. Gloss, matte, metallic, candy, iridescent, and pearlescent can all be selected. Then from there, you select your color, and then you select the glossiness of said color and the metallic level of it. It really gives you that extra bit of control to narrow in a color you really want. Not to mention, you can play with the custom colors as well. You can also add some decals as well if you're feeling extra adventurous. The wheels to choose from offer a nice selection of tuner wheels, industrial wheels, Daytons, and even some more wackier style if that's your thing. I do love that chrome finally looks like chrome again. I remember in SR3, chrome to me always looked so weird, so in this game it's refreshing to see it's been restored to all its glory. Certain cars offer a bit more extensive customization than others, but that's to be expected. Let's take a look at this stock Raycaster and turn it into an absolute beast. Oh yeah, I'll get one of those, one of those, yeah, one of those. There we go. It's now a beast in the streets. This time around, performance upgrades are a bit different as we just have one button that upgrades all your performance at once. Does it actually increase the vehicle speed though? I took these cars to the streets of Santo Ileso to find out. The stock ATTRAZIONE ran a quarter mile in 16 seconds. Not bad. Okay, let's upgrade this thing and run it back with nitrous and see if it has any effect at all. The upgraded ATTRAZIONE was able to shed a full second off the quarter mile time, which means the upgrades actually do increase the speed. That's good to know because in other Saints Row games it's not very noticeable. What's a good car customizer if the vehicles handle like shit? Well, good news. The vehicles handle great in Saints Row 2022. Different types of vehicles feel different too. For example, the Ridgelord, this pickup truck here feels a lot different when turning as opposed to this Corsair. Speaking of the Corsair, it looks very similar to the Nelson in the previous games, and the rear resembles the Go in Saints Row the 3rd Remastered. The customization options are extra nice for it because it features a
meaty wang that I am putting on,
and you can't go wrong with huge wangs. Ah yes, I think this shall suffice. Ooh, nice. I do kind of wish they went with a modern BMW look with the Corsair, but old school still does the job. There's even vehicles like the go-kart that handle different and feel nice and nimble while navigating through the go-kart track in the El Dorado district. A new feature that was introduced here is the ability to change your car's engine sound. You're probably wondering to yourself if it actually makes any difference at all. Let's do a little experiment here. Ah yes, this bucket looks nice. Let's hear what it sounds like off the street. Nice, nice. That's a hot rod for sure. Now let's hear it with the diesel engine sound. Sounds beefy. I'm a fan of this feature and I'm surprised they added it. I'm thankful they did though, because it's little things like this that add hours of replayability to a game. There's a whole lot of combinations you can make with the vehicles of SI. The one complaint I have about the feature is that in order to preview what the engine swap sounds like, you have to actually equip it, which kicks you back out into the engine menu, and it's quite annoying. I wish they implemented a preview button or a rev engine button while in the shop. One of my favorite features is that each car has their own unique challenges to unlock their signature ability, and after doing so, the car's name glows gold in your garage to display the mastery of that vehicle. The gold glow alone is enough to trigger my OCD into completing every single vehicle I have in my garage. It doesn't stop there though, because this time around Volition has implemented boat customization and aircraft customization. Yes, finally, no more aircraft customization glitch theories that we've been tracking for years. It's finally really here, and to be quite honest with you, it's solid. You can change some body pieces and put some dope paint styles and liveries on not only your helis, but your VTOLs and boats as well. Oh yeah, and normal planes aren't even in this game, but that's a rant for another day. One thing I really wish you could have done with the helis is change the skin for the propellers. I think that would have led to some pretty unique builds for sure. Like imagine propellers, but they're made of knives. Car chases are an element that was never Saints Row's strong point. This time around, well, it's still not the best. It's 100% an improvement from the previous games. Swiping cars off the road is a blast, especially when it's during a high-speed chase. You can use the drift button, which makes you drift smoothly around corners. The drifting feels like an improved version of Agents of Mayhem's drifting, which is a good thing. I always thought AOM's car handling and mechanics were tight and polished, and it's no different this time around. In fact, it's probably a bit better. When you combine the normal brake with the emergency brake, you get a similar effect to how your car would turn on a split-second dime like it would in Saints Row 2. It's a nice callback to the older games, and I do appreciate the fact that there's two different ways of drifting, so you aren't forced to do either one. Overall, the vehicle customization, driving, and vehicle combat is all really solid in this game. A couple of gripes and complaints overall I have about the customization and driving would be the following. I'd really love for Volition to add a feature where you can hide the HUD inside of gym robs. I wish you could change the ride height specifically rather than having to make your wheels really small to lower your car's suspension. The chase cam is very glitchy sometimes when it's in between car chases and evasion and constantly goes in and out. This is very annoying seeing the camera tweaking out like that. I wish you were able to change the color of the decals and liveries. The headlights while customizing your vehicle in the night obstruct your vision pretty bad, especially when you're looking at the front bumpers. There should be a way to turn off your headlights in the shop. It seems for a lot of the cars, the bumpers are all grouped into one body kit. It was better in the previous games when you could choose separate front and rear bumpers. But other than that, I am 100% absolutely loving customizing all these rides, man. I probably have the most hours sunk into this alone rather than anything else in the game, and I plan to continue this trend for the next little while. What do you guys think of the cars in this game? Do you like the customization we can do with them? Or do you prefer the older Saints Row games? Let me know in the comments below. As always, thanks for sticking with your boy Papa RPG. Until next time, I'll be going to Walmart and buying some balloons. Do you want one?